Hey, what up, fuckers? It's Janice. Um, yeah, so I'm sure as most of you know, I've taken my leave of Negative Nation. Now, some of you might be wondering why, others might already think you know why, but trust me, there's more to it than that. So, yeah, it all started when Neg started to pull a Chambers on JSBS. Like, yeah, that's what I call her, people who turn on her now, pulling a Chambers. So anyway, Negs pulled the Chambers on her, basically, just totally up and betrayed her. And then, he just started shit talking. And this is like a few weeks prior, he was just saying how she doesn't she doesn't deserve all the hate she's getting and everything, and it's sickening to watch and shit like that. But Negs has always been a big old flip flopper, which I'll get into a little later. Anyway, it did kind of start with the JSBS thing. No, when I started seeing it go in a bad direction was when I saw him start fucking dick riding Andy from the Ego Cast. I can't stand that motherfucker. It's like, yeah, you call it the Ego Cast for a reason. Jesus Christ, it's the most fucking sickeningly egotistical son of a bitch I've ever seen in my life. He just seems like a fucking horrible person. It's like, fucking all he cares about is sucking his own dick. It makes me sick. But anyway, so yeah, I like, I knew things might start going downhill as soon as fucking Negs got into bed with him. And of course it did. So, and I said, like I said, he pulled the Chambers on JSBS, and it's like, okay, well, I talked to him privately about this, and I'm like, you know what, all right, if you don't like her, and there's nothing I can say to change her mind, fine. Like, you know what, I'm cool. Just, you know, you know how I feel. And so then he starts the whole fucking fibromyalgia thing, and then everyone, literally fucking everyone in Negative Nation is all fucking turning on her and just talking mad shit. And I'm like, I can't watch this shit. I cannot watch this shit. So yeah, that's what started pushing me away. Now, the final push was given to me by fucking Pants. That fucking prick. So, Pants are offensive, yeah. Anyway, so he's constantly bickering with me over the whole thing because I'm trying to go in there and stick up for my friend. And yeah, she's my friend. Go fucking ask her. She'll confirm it. She doesn't leave comments on my videos. She doesn't fucking jump in on my fucking tweets because she knows I can handle myself. And she don't like I don't even want her to be in the middle of that shit. But if you straight up ask her, she'll say, "Yeah, Janice is my friend." But no, don't act like, "Oh yeah, she don't give a shit about you." No, I've been fucking talking to her ever since this, and you know what? She actually fucking she feels guilty for me having to fucking leave my entire community because of all this shit talking on her. I'm like, no, fuck that. You didn't do nothing wrong. It's these fucking people. But back to Pants. Like, he just been. A lot of you seen that whole fucking shit fucking show tweet thread. And, he fucking came at me really hard in that. And then he had to start bringing up all the fucking, the times when I was fucking saying perverted shit and everything. I'm like, oh, great. So, because I'll never fucking lose that stigma ever. Even no matter how much I behave myself, I'm forever gonna have that fucking stigma. It's like some kind of fucking creeper or something. And you know what? And Pants is just like fucking. He always seems to act like he's like fucking morally superior to everyone else. Like, just what I say is right. Like, what I say is good, and fucking fuck everybody else. And it's like, oh, if you disagree with me, fuck you. Like, fuck you, Pants. Fuck you. Of course, like, Niggs got to the point where he just wanted to stay out of the whole thing, which is fine, but, Pants is the one who fucking pushed me over the edge. It's like, alright, like, I don't even want to fucking deal with this dude anymore. I really don't. Like, it's fun when we used to joke about how we disagree with each other all the time, but, like, this shit's, like, fucking crossing the line. Like, you're sitting here fucking coming up with, the whole fibromyalgia thing, like, fucking making fun of her illness. And meanwhile, Negs, you fucking, not too long ago, you were bitching at MFW for fucking, just for questioning, whether or not someone had cancer. You were giving her so much fucking flack for that. But it's okay for you to make fun of someone's illness. It's fucking real classy, dude. Real fucking classy. But anyway, my main reason for leaving is just because, like, I see the direction this is going, and it's taking a turn for the shitty. I don't want to be a part of it anymore. It's fucking poisoning my soul. It really is. Now, someone who actually had a little empathy for me reached out to me, and this person allowed me to read off their DMs to me because they said some shit that was just really fucking on point. But wanted to remain anonymous, so, I grant that wish. But, so, I'm going to read off some DMs from this person. And, maybe I'll give you some better insight as to, like, why I just needed to walk away from all this. Anyway, let's get this shit started. Give me a sec. Fuck. Yeah, of course, my computer's fucking running slow as shit. Alright, where am I at? Son of a bitch. Alright. Alright, I'm good. Alright, hold on. Almost there. Okay. So, I just gotta scroll back up to the beginning. Because this shit was so... I'm pretty much going to go through a whole conversation we had in DMs. Because, like, I'm just going to be fucking straight out with everything. But, alright, so, very first message this person sent me. Honey, you're too real for these passive-aggressive trolls. Trolls in quotes. And then respond. Keep in mind, a lot of this went on while I was at work. A lot of times I don't have a chance to respond, so you'll see her send a bunch of messages without me responding. But anyway, alright, so her next message was, they act like a bunch of assholes and then say, it's just a prank, bruh, to hide behind. Don't take them seriously. I mean, his name is Negs, for crying out loud. That's leftover bullshit from the PUA community. I still don't know what the fuck the PUA community is, which is why, my next response the next day was, what's PUA? And then, I made a couple more responses. I've been around him since 10 subs. Yeah, I've been with Nate since 10 subs. Unlike, 99% of you people. Like, I didn't engage with him as much back then, but I've been there. I was fucking dropping likes on every one of his videos. So, you know what? Out of all you motherfuckers, I was probably his oldest supporter. Anyway, I've been around since 10 subs. I've watched him grow and change. Unfortunately, he seems to be taking a new turn for the shitty lately. He tore up MFW for questioning someone's cancer, but he's perfectly fine with mocking JSBS's illness. He says he don't like people with double standards, but he has plenty of his own. So, her response to that, and yeah, this is a long string of responses. But like I said, this shit is just so on point. Listen, YouTube is pretty much just showbiz. I'm an actress, and if there's anything I've learned from my 13 years of working in theater professionally, it's that a person changes when they get successful. They get entitled, narcissistic, demanding, and egotistical. Actors will backstab, blackmail, and betray anyone for a part. And if someone else gets a better newspaper review, a higher salary, or anything they feel is something they deserve, they get nasty. Negs is pretty much doing what performers have been doing for centuries since the Greeks, since the Greek players performed in theaters and around, and it goes on. I've been saying this from day one. Joy is weird. Yeah, note from me. Yes, I know that. That's one of the things I love about her. Anyway, back to what she was saying. There is nothing she does that's so very different from the millions of other hopefuls who want to make it big and become a star. But here she is with over 50K subs in 6 to 7 months, no time, no makeup, no fancy editing software, no crazy antics like Jake Paul. She's not even, yeah, I think she was trying to say she don't even make make outlandish statements like the Amazing Atheist, or use her talents as a singer. And yet here she is getting people. Sorry. All right. Anyway, and yet here she is getting subs that people have worked for over a decade to get. And Nags, he's desperate. His videos get under 300 views in the first day. He's probably demonetized because he isn't kid friendly. He shamelessly is all capped. He shamelessly pushes his merch. He, like Chambers and Bass and pretty much most of her haters, can't stand the amount of success he's gotten. But that didn't come out good. But yeah, can't stand the amount of success she's gotten, is all in caps too. It's an affront to everything he's ever worked for. The adpocalypse makes everyone cutthroat. Everyone is nosy about how much everyone else is making and feels that their brand should be getting more. Joy got subs because she's raw. Yeah, this is where we get to the good part. Joy got subs because she's raw. She wasn't trying to be famous. She was using YT as a catharsis. God damn, that's such a hard word to pronounce. But you know what I said. Catharsis. She's energetic and started out genuinely sweet-natured. Her nervous hyperness and sincerity combined with her imperfections was relatable. Plus, everyone loves a good Onision roast, especially in the weird, gentle way she started out, like she was his big sister or a teacher holding him to task. Other YouTubers hate that. And then, of course, I responded, wow, everything you said here was dead on. I never really thought about it from the entertainment aspect before. Oh, and I got to check out your channel. I didn't know you had one. I also need to start interacting with you more because I didn't realize how awesome you are until recently. So yeah, this is somebody I've engaged with before, but again, remains anonymous. So she responds, LOL, thanks. My channel used to be pretty decent back around 2009, and I was a YouTube partner back when it was pretty exclusive, but I got burnt out of that pretty quick when I saw how much work, drama, data analytics goes into it. Analytics, sorry. I collab with YouTubers who now have subs in the millions, but it just wasn't for me. So my response was, I dig, you do you. Anyway, I think I need to get a fresh start in a community where I can be myself. Negative Nation has officially lost its appeal to me. And then she's like, what is Negative Nation anyway? Comedy? Commentary? And I responded, it's the community of negs, you know, in parentheses, at Mr. on the Borders platform. Once upon a time, we were a tightly knit group. She responds, he's only got like 8K subs and his views are pretty low. How the heck does he got a community, LOL? Or you mean his fan base? And I responded, they are like, well, his fan base is the community. He doesn't have a large following, but he does have a dedicated one. I'm really fucking annoyed that everyone I thought was my friend is turning on me for doing what I think is right. This is all, nah, yeah, this all started when Megs went full Judas on JSBS and his fan base followed suit. So she responds, "Me too, but you have to stand up for what you think is right unless you want to be a mindless sheeple." Damn right. He probably just did it out of jealousy. Plus, he has weakness. Tits. And Base Mama has tits. Joy has tits, but she doesn't use them to her advantage. Although, actually, she does. You occasionally see a little smidgen of cleavage from Joy. I will say that. But most of the time, she's modestly dressed. Anyway. Alright. So she goes on. I know it sounds misogynistic, but it's the way things work. It's the way we women work. Then again, I'm pretty jaded. Anyway, I'm like, yeah, I dig. I like tits too, but Based has one of the worst personalities on the internet. So she responds, you ever heard of the phrase, don't stick your dick in crazy? Well, there you go. Rep fell for the same thing too, I think. By the time he discovered the truth, it was too late to back down. And, she didn't really answer me here. Alright, so I responded, is that why his video was delayed? And yeah, I said, and you're just a bank of knowledge, aren't you? I'm gonna enjoy mining your gray matter. She responds, I've been doing YouTube for a long time. I wanted it to be my profession for a while, but there's too much cancer. So my response is, oh, I'm with you on that. I got a day job, so just make rant videos for fun when I have time. And then she's like, you know what, this goes into more personal stuff. Yeah, day jobs make more sense, blah, blah, blah. Talking about my job, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much all she said that was like fucking relevant to that, but I think a lot of it was just like really fucking on point. It's like fucking, and then there's the thing with like fucking Negs. Listen, like I've tolerated Negs flip flopping from fucking day one. Like they're going one direction and another. I get it. He's fucking bipolar. Oh, my crippling depression. Like fucking, you know what? Fuck you. You make fun of someone else's illness, but you want everybody to feel bad for you because of your fucking crippling depression. Fuck your crippling depression. All right. Fuck it. And then you try to call yourself a fucking empath? Like, are you fucking kidding me? With the shit you've been fucking spewing lately? Like, no. No, you don't get to call yourself an empath, motherfucker. Fucking, I got fucking 15 personalities that are way more of an empath than you are. I'm just so, like, fucking annoyed. I'm frustrated, like, and here's the thing, like, he flip flops so much. I'm not like that. Believe me, I didn't want to walk away from Negative Nation. That's what I considered my home. But I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take it anymore. I mean, just the amount of fucking, just sickening fucking hatred, like, it's like I said, it's fucking poisoning my soul, and fucking, you're no fucking empath, Nags. So don't fucking even try and fucking go there. Definitely don't have an understanding of my feelings. Because you know what, man? I thought you and me were really tight and fucking. You knew exactly how fucking all this shit with JSBS would make me feel, and fucking. You went on with it so you could make a few fucking t-shirt sales while fucking pushing me away. Like, did you ever even value our friendship in the first place? Really? Like, I'd like an honest answer to that. Because as far as I'm concerned, you never really did. God damn it. And it's just depressing. Like I didn't want to walk away from you, but I had to. It's like I said, your fucking platform took a turn for the shitty. What time is it? Okay, I'm gonna have to wrap this up soon. Oh yeah, anyway. But yeah, the one thing I'm getting into is like how he flip flops, and I'm very strong in my convictions. In fact, I fucking vehemently defended Negs, like fucking, and I mean in some of the worst situations. Like, oh man, when he sided with Trisha Paytas, and like well, when she reached out to him, and he decided to start being friends with her. Like, I backed him up every step of the way. Like, I took down everyone that was fucking hating on him. But is he gonna remember that? Is anybody gonna remember that? No. They're gonna remember that I was fucking acting like an asshole because I couldn't stand watching fucking JSBS get smeared. That's what everybody's gonna focus on. And it's fucking sickening. This is why I had to leave. So it's like, you know what? Negs, fucking good luck with your platform. Like, I don't really have much ill will against you. I'm a bit agitated with you, but I don't hate you. Pants, I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you with a passion. Oh yeah. And oh yeah, this fucking Bella Morte bitch came back into the picture too. Oh my god. I blocked this bitch a long time ago. She's the one everybody knows. Like, yeah, it started the whole fucking stigma on me where fucking, I'm just a fucking creeper and shit. But I got people I talk to in different circles, and I found out, like, yeah, she's a total shit stirrer. She is a fucking piece of shit of a fucking human being. And now, people in Neg Circle and MFW Circle, they're finally starting to realize it. I don't know if people in Neg Circle actually are. I see she's back in his fucking chats now that I'm gone. Like, yeah, see, this is what I mean. I'm strong in my convictions. When I say I'm gone, I'm gone. I'm not saying, oh, I'm leaving and I want people to have fucking pity on me and then, like, fucking beg me to come back. Like, no, I'm fucking gone. I don't give a fuck anymore. So yeah, I tried to go out and hang out on MFW stream the other night. It was Saturday night at like fucking midnight-ish, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm chilling here, I'm awake, and fucking, why don't I And I saw she's live. I'm like, all right, I'll jump in there and say hi. And then fucking Bella Morte's there, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna ignore her. I'm just gonna say hi, and then go from there. And then the first thing she says back is like, "Oh shit, I have to leave now. Janice is here." I'm like, yeah, whatever, right? And then it's like, instead of her actually leaving, she turns it into this whole big fucking argument. And then I had to apologize to MFW for fucking causing this whole fucking shitstorm in the fucking chat, which really wasn't my fault to begin with. Oh, and then today it got juicy. So she starts fucking messaging MFW, acting like she's all trying to be her friend and shit. And then this morning on Neg's stream, she's caught talking shit on her in the chat, which was fucking hilarious. Like, oh my god, MFW, just save that screenshot forever. And anytime she says anything, just like post that screenshot. Like, oh my god. Because, that's pretty much what she's been doing to me. Even though I apologized and fucking tried to move on, and, like, she's just been fucking hounding the shit out of me. So, you know what? Fuck her. Fuck that nasty fucking two-faced little fucking slimy bitch. Okay, so yeah, I think I said everything I needed to say. I hope you have a good understanding of why I had to leave. And don't get me wrong. Some of you like I established like real fucking connections with. Like, yeah, I'll stay in touch with you. But as for most of Negative Nation, like, nope, I'm done. Anyway, yeah, that's about it, yo. Peace out, guys.